by telling you that it's not your fault, that it's okay to have a beer here and there, that it's okay to miss workouts, that it's okay to not take it so seriously. The lonely chapter doesn't happen when you decide that you're going to quit your job, or that you decide that you're going to start a business, or you decide that you're going to leave a marriage, and then you don't do the thing. You keep putting it off. And you put it off because even though you said you're going to do something, there are still people that doubt you, and somehow you think that you need their validation or their permission. That is not the lonely chapter. The lonely chapter does not start when you keep 2 or 3 friends in your life that you should cut off, that you don't. Why? Just because they're veterans? Why? Just because they helped you in the past and now you feel like you owe them? Why? You don't even know why. You just keep them around. But if you think for 1 minute that you are in the lonely chapter, but you still have a friend in your life that you wouldn't want your son or your daughter being friends with, you are sadly mistaken, my friend. You are not in the lonely chapter. You are doing everything that you can to prevent yourself being in the lonely chapter. You see, the lonely chapter scares people, but it doesn't have to be a very long chapter. It can be as short as you want it to. You are dragging it out because you think you're in it when you're not even in it. You see, I had a friend that I had to leave. I had to cut this friend off, someone that I knew for 10 years. When I look back, I realized that this was not a good person. There were things in my life that he had done to me that hurt. But because this was a person that I had just kept with me because everybody expected me to be his friend because nobody else wanted to, because he had been there for me, because he had manipulated situations so that I felt like I needed him, it kept me from actually going into the lonely chapter. And the moment I did that, the moment I cut this friend off, I was able to cut off other people as well that did not deserve to be in my life. And then the world opened up for me. And I was able to find and see the real people that should be in my life. The lonely chapter was rather short for me. The lonely chapter was rather short for me because the moment that I removed everybody from the table that did not deserve to be there, the people that actually wanted to sit at that table, that were just craving for a space to open up because there was a bunch of slobs at the table that they didn't want to sit with as they shouldn't, spots opened up. They came and they sat. And I realized that the only reason why they weren't there before is because I couldn't see myself having these people in my life because I was comparing myself to the people that I had in my life. You can't attract a 10 as a partner if all the people that you hang out with are 5s. Because even if you feel like you're a 7, you will never feel like a 10 because you're comparing yourself to the people in your life that are 5s. And if they're mediocre, you best believe that they are infecting you with that mediocrity as well. You best believe that the things that they do, you pick up on and you replicate them as well. You best believe that if they judge you for something, you're going to feel judged and hurt, and therefore you won't try doing the thing without realizing that that's their shit, that you're pushing them out of their comfort zone, and that's why they're doing what they're doing. They may cheer for you in public, but in private, these people want your downfall. And sometimes it's subconscious. They don't really want you to fail, at least not publicly. But every time that the people at your table see that you are doing better, the friends that you still keep, that you won't get rid of so you can actually go into the lonely chapter, these people see you win in whatever you're doing, and you remind them of their failures. You remind them of when they couldn't. You remind them of why they're not special. They're just like everybody else. They're mediocre. Because if they couldn't do it, but you can, how is it? How is it possible? And they'll just blame society. They'll blame somebody else. They'll tell you, don't do this because when I tried, or don't do that because, listen, I know all about that. Or don't do this because it's bullshit. It's lies. It's lies. And veterans do it to themselves more than anybody else.